we'll also obviously link in her channel. By that time, you'll know who she is anyway, so you'll be able to hop on over to her channel, and you'll be able to watch her interviewing us. And our only ask is please support, watch, comment, and
thumbs up. Take
you know,
this thumb or this finger and press the like button. That's all we asking. Hey, yeah.
Do you know what time it is, Taconas?
Time to get ill.
No, it's time for the recap of day 12.
Okay.
Acerte plete. 12.
All right. All right. Well, today we're on a recap of day 12 because it's day 13. So we recapping what happened yesterday. And so, of course, we woke up as normal, per usual. It was a good wake up because I've been sleeping pretty good since I've been here. And weather is good.
It's warming up, you're right.
Yeah.
When we got here 2 weeks ago, it was cooler. Now we're seeing a slight variation in the weather. It seems to be warming up now that we're fully into December.
Right. We didn't even know how to pack because it's cold where we are. And then we look at the weather and then it looks almost the same, but it looks a little warmer during the day, but it looks like, when we were packing. So anyway, we packed a little over just to be sure. So we packed a lot of no shorts. Well, I packed one pair of shorts, you packed a pair of shorts.
Which I won't do again.
Yeah, but everything else was jeans and we packed a lot of jumpers or hoodies.
Sweatpants, just kept it casual.
So, you go out in the morning, it's like in the 50s, and then by 10 o'clock, it's like the sun is beating down. It's like, oh yeah, this is Africa.
Yeah,
we are in Africa. Yeah, but
70s.
the sun is like right here. It's weird.
Yeah. It's a different kind of.
Yeah, so you gotta, you take your coat everywhere, and then by lunchtime, it's wrapped around the waist or put in a bag. So, so we had a date with a big YouTuber.
Yeah, but actually, sorry, may I?
Yeah.
I just wanted, for those of you that don't understand Fahrenheit, so it's around like single digits in the morning time, like 10 degrees, 9 degrees, yada, yada, yada. And then by noon, and at sort of the peak, it goes up to 22, 23. So it's quite a variance. And then it goes right back down to like 9, 10 degrees, even 11 degrees centigrade. So.
Yeah, because the person who we checked with before we left said, oh, it's nice. You just need like a windbreaker. But nah, I brought a windbreaker and I'm like, at nighttime, I'm like, I need a hoodie.
Yeah.
I need a little more, but that was the first 5 days. But then like a lot's changed in like a week. Now it's getting warmer and warmer. Cause, I don't know, I guess summer is coming like in January.
Yeah, that's their hot season.
Yeah, so.
I would say definitely like a leather coat, if you're coming around this time of the year, is probably pretty beneficial. Like I brought a rain jacket, which I didn't really need, but my leather coat really came in handy.
If you get cold a lot, yes, bring that.
Yeah.
If you like me, you like to wear t-shirts. You can wear t-shirts during the day. I got a farmer's tan. You can wear t-shirts during the day when it's warm up until around 7 o'clock p.m. And then, you might need a windbreaker or, hoodie or something. So that was a weather report. Okay. So
Excuse me.
After we left the house, we decided to hit up.
I'm still under the weather.
We hit up.
We didn't have you.
We hit up Tomoka, which is one of the first coffee shops in Addis. We didn't hit the original one, but we hit the one right on the corner from where we are staying in Mexico. And that coffee was brilliant. It was amazing. Like,
Very strong.
it was good. Yeah, it was tasty, strong. It was good. I was surprised. Like, you know, we've been drinking copious amounts of coffee since we've been here,
Yeah.
but I didn't think you can really gauge a difference in coffee like that. And I was like, this coffee is really good.
That was stood out for you as one of your favorites.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites, but there's so many favorites. I think I keep saying that every video how good the coffee is. And we go there all different places all the time.
We try to switch it up every day. So I had my last coffee today because it's our last day. My last coffee here, and it was actually at another cafe, and I think that was my favorite cafe, or my favorite coffee since being here at cafes, like not excluding people's homes. But yeah, I'm so glad that you feel Tomoka. Tomoka is great. The one that I had today for me topped Tomoka's yesterday. But I'll get into that coffee tomorrow for tomorrow's recap.
Yeah. So then I wanted to exchange a shirt that I bought. So I bought some traditional Ethiopian shirts for me, my son, my dad, and my brother. So we could do a photo shoot sometime this year, next year.
Mm-hmm.
But I bought it for all four of us, and I kind of misgauged my son's size. Even though he's taller than me, he's not really bigger than me. So at first I got him extra large. And then I was like, oh no, wait a minute. He's still kind of skinny. He's just tall. So we exchanged a shirt, and Shido Meta was very calm.
We actually went to the stadium first, though. Remember?
Oh, dang. That's right.
We
Let
walked
me retract
from Tomoka.
So we walked, from Tomoka to Addis Ababa Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And around the stadium, you can find great deals on leather goods.
A1 deals.
Yeah, sports items like jerseys, like soccer jerseys, football jerseys for you guys. Shoes, all kinds of stuff. But the leather, out of this world, man. I'm just like, I'm really taken aback. I'm really flabbergasted.
Let me bring them to my wallet. You go ahead and tell them.
Okay. So yeah, the leather was like handmade, natural. The prices are just ridiculously cheap compared to what you pay for in the West. And when I say West, I mean United States, America, and maybe Europe, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, this is a fine quality leather wallet. And I think we talked about it in another video that I was gonna get a messenger bag with the content, with the Africa content etched on it with I think it's cowhide in the middle, man. But I'm like, I got quite a few messenger bags I use for work, so I don't want to have like a closet full of bags like a woman. But I was like, I really liked it, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna make sure to use the bags I got and just just wear and tear, and probably give them away and then come back and get these, because I like to support, like you said, we like to support black business of any ethnicity, nationality. As long as you're black, we like to support it. And African, we like to support African businesses, rather than going and buying stuff from the high-end stores. We'd rather just buy it locally.
Yeah.
The people who make it locally.
10 years ago, when I last purchased my last wallet, it was a Marc Jacobs wallet that I spent $200 on, and I'm so grateful now to
And it says
swap
made
it
in
out
Ethiopia.
for this. That was made here by locals, and I paid less than $6 for it.
That was a steal. I was like, how much that's gonna cost? Like, I was thinking like $50, maybe $100. This could very well be $100 wallet.
Yeah, in the West it would be, and that's the thing. It's like, why are we choosing to buy $200 wallets that are walking billboards for other names and people, that aren't even in our circle, in our stratosphere, when we could be helping people who are really in need and saving ourselves money and getting a great quality product? So me going forward, fam, if it's not given to me for free, you're not gonna see me with a large brand name anything. If it's given to me for free, I'm not saying I wouldn't use it, but if it's not, I won't, because my money is better suited to help people who are, not multimillionaires and billionaires. They have enough. There are people that don't have enough. The people that make this could use that support. So, and this is beautifully made. Like, look at even the stitching. I hope you guys can see like just the quality detail, and it feels so soft to the touch. It's lovely.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you gotta get a wallet. You gotta get that. You gotta get one of these wallets here, because it's like I have my time too. I have my time when I'm like, I wanted to wear designer.
He has a closet full of Louis Vuitton bags. I'll just say it.
I got the whole set. I got
the whole set of Louis Vuitton.
I got the sling. I got the messenger.
The duffel.
I had the wallet. I got the duffel. I got another, like, those are the damier, and then I got the classic messenger Louis, that's brown with the logo. I was doing at one time in my life, I did a lot of emotional shopping.
Retail shopping.
Retail shopping.
Retail therapy.
Yeah,
I think
most
that's what they
retail
call it.
therapy. Yeah, and I never even used the duffel bag. I never used the damier messenger bag. I only used the wallet. I had a key chain, what you call that, where you keep your keys at. Had that thing, I never used that. I had a change purse, never used that. I only used the wallet, and all those bags are just sitting there. So a lucky family member might get those.
They might inherit them.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, anyway, after we did that, we walked around a little bit more, didn't we? We walked around until we found a place where we could call the car service. So they picked us up in front of it was a tour company. Tour company we should have used, but no, we would have used.
Good.
Yeah, but anyway, y'all know the story, 2,500. That's gonna be the title, I guess, 2,500. So anyway, we got the car service. He took us to Shido Meta, and that is a popular shopping district for all your traditional clothing, all your like Ethiopian traditional garments. Man, it's so nice.
Unparalleled.
Yeah.
When it comes to just like choices and options, unparalleled.
Yeah. But it was crowded for if a person who hasn't been here before, if you went on that street, you would be like, man, it's crowded. But you haven't seen that on Sunday. You probably saw it in our video already. Sunday, it's madness. Plus they have the deals on Sunday that we heard.
Yeah, we didn't know that. My cousin Mahawit, told us that today. She doesn't know why, but she said that apparently Sunday is the best day to shop, but it is a madhouse because everyone is off work. But yeah, again, so grateful to have had Mahawit, our cousin, to tap into, because she has been such a source of just knowledge and information for us, because she was actually born here and raised here. So even though she's Eritrean, so she knows Addis really well. So just really, really grateful. And she might be starting her own tourist business.
Yeah,
we'll keep you posted on that. And she's an honest, simple woman.
She's
for
a real honest, simple woman.
Not like the other one.
Yeah, and she needs to start a YouTube channel because she is a master at making homemade beer and Injera and Cheeto. Which I'm trying to all right, get that recipe for that beer before we get back home.
She set the standard for wife now, a whole entirely different stratosphere.
Yes, the woman is amazing. Mother of 3, and she's
but that's also because she was recently sick. But she's really smart, educated, multilingual. And she's just a lovely human being, really kind, really generous.
She really helped us out. She really got us out of a bind, and we found out some other stuff that somebody was trying to sabotage. Right,
but we'll put you all in on that later.
Right.
So we went to Shidomeda because, like he said, he had overestimated Coco's size when it came to the traditional top. So we swapped that out. And then we did not do any more shopping. Actually,
No,
we got you guys 2 Gabbies.
Yeah, I got a good
got
deal
2
on
Gabbies.
Gabbies. Yeah,
which are really nice.
Yeah, I was trying to negotiate.
Yeah.
She went down like 100 burr or
Yeah.
$1. Yeah, instead of so I got these Gabbies for what? I think they were 8. No, they were not. I think she was saying they were 1,000 or 900 a piece, and I got them down for 800.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know what a Gabby is, it's like our blankets. And they're super, super warm and cozy because they're made with 100% organic cotton. They're hand woven and hand stitched. So they only get better with time, even after you've washed them. Although I don't recommend personally putting them in the dryer. But they're really great. They last a lifetime. And they're just warm and cozy.
Yeah.
And again, you're supporting small local artisans that are doing quality work instead of like cheap, mass-produced polyester like blankets and yada yada yada. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you're
So I
actually
was-
directly helping the economy here.
Yeah, I was happy to get those deals for me and Coco.
Yeah.
So we got us. She has one already, so we got us some that we can keep warm in the wintertime.
Yes, and I'm not sharing my Gabby, so you all might as well get your own. So everyone on the sofa has their own blanket.
She was like, "You want some of my Gabby?" Yes.
I mean, who can say no to this handsome mug? So from there we jumped in a car because this is our second to last day, so we have things to do, and fortunately for us, we were blessed with meeting up with a
Big YouTuber.
pretty big YouTuber.
Yeah.
Who agreed to meet up with us last minute.
Yeah.
We had only reached out to her the day before, to be honest.
Yeah.
And she was gracious enough to say yeah. And she has a really big platform, so we're very grateful that she was
Very grateful.
so considerate and generous with her time and her channel, even to want to meet with us and create content with us. So we decided to do it in Piazza because we were trying to still do some more shopping actually for little Jones. We were looking for a tracksuit for him, but neither here nor there. That's still
really
an
hard
ongoing
to
journey.
find tracksuits that say Ethiopia on it.
That are
other
like
than,
fully white.
yeah. It's weird that we saw it when we were at the Ethiopian festival in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, well, why pay $75 for this here when we're going to Ethiopia? I could probably get it cheaper. But I can't find it nowhere.
Yeah, I think it's
All the
made now in the West, I'm thinking.
Yeah, probably so. So we're probably gonna have to order online because he really wants this tracksuit. Like when he don't really ask for stuff, but when he wants something, I like make sure I get it because he don't really ask for stuff. So
Yeah.
that's why like we're on a mission to get him this thing. He wants adjustable hat that says Ethiopia on it, which is cool. So couldn't find that. I guess Army Hope, is online.
Yeah. So that journey still continues.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much why we picked Piazza. And since we were in Piazza, we decided, well, why not also try out Taitu Hotel, which was the first hotel in Addis, named and owned at some point by the wife of Menelik.
Like the second.
Because when we had first arrived on our first day with our tour guide, we'd actually kind of just gone through there and the food kind of smelled good and looked good, and we thought it might be a nice place to return to an experience because we hadn't seen it actually covered in the other vlogs. So we tried to pick a couple of spots that this time viewers hadn't seen versus going through all the same ones that we had already seen on YouTube.
Yeah.
So we hadn't seen that one, and we thought, well, this is really relevant historically.
Yeah, it's a historic hotel, and it's like pretty much the same as it was since it opened in 1898.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know what year that is on the Ethiopian calendar.
So it would be like 1905 maybe, because it's 7 years behind. So
Okay.
so it's like over 100 years old now.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And everything.
Okay, so in that regards, it's looking really good.
It's 100 years. But I never seen anybody. I seen people go in there, but I never seen anybody like sit there and eat. And
okay.
yeah, I seen a few vlogs where like they walked in and they were just showing it, but not as long. They didn't stay as long as, or I didn't see them eating. But
Yeah.
we walked in there and we were just like, okay, we're just gonna have coffee or drinks until our guest interviewee arrives. And she ended up being, she was running late, so we got hungry, and because we invited her for lunch at the hotel, and then we were gonna do this interview. And after I'd say about an hour, we were like, okay, let's eat before the buffet closes, because they had a buffet. They had an Injera buffet, like all the stews. They had it was good though.
Pasta.
It was, yeah.
And they even had salad. So even though you might have seen me say yesterday, I don't want to eat here, can we go somewhere else because they don't have salad on the menu? I had failed to remember that actually there was salad available, because there wasn't any salads on the menu. That's still true, but there was salads available, and quite a bit of raw vegetables available in the buffet. So my humdrum self just kind of said, you know what, enjoy the buffet, what the heck, and I did.
Yeah.
Because I got what I wanted, which was raw vegetables, because as you can tell, I'm still working through this cold, and that's what I need is raw fruits and vegetables right now. And it was great. It was really good. I mean, the injera at that point was cold, I'm not going to lie, because they were just kind of finishing up the buffet.
Yeah, you know how you get to a buffet late.
At the end, yeah.
At the end. But Steve, but the thing is, I wasn't hungry. We had I forgot to tell everybody, we had our smoothies in the morning.
From Cocoon. What I did, is I made us take two for the morning and 2 for the evening. So we came home with 4 smoothies. So they were just in the fridge waiting for us breakfast for 2 days. Which was great. Wasn't it helpful to have it? Because yesterday when we got out to go to stadium, that was our brekkie. Like we had the coffee at Tomoka, and then we were just enjoying our smoothie, which was really nice. And that held us until nearly 3 p.m., which is when we had lunch at Taitu Hotel. Yeah. And again, I wasn't hungry until he saw it. Yeah, until she came with her plate of food, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get some because it's looking good. And it was good. Even though it was cold and it was like how buffets are, it was still good. And then after we ate, she arrived. I knew it. Right as we were licking our fingers.
I was like, I bet she's gonna come as soon as we're done. And it was like, we ate without you, sorry. And she's like, oh, don't worry about it, it's okay. And I was like, why don't you order some food? She was like, nah, we're okay. She came with her family member. I don't want to say too much because they might figure out who it is. Yeah. But anyway, it was really awesome to meet her, because we've been, like, when we went to Kenya the first time, when we went to Nigeria, I reached out to a few YouTubers, and nobody was available when we were there. And I was like, I didn't have a good feeling like she was gonna show up or be available, but she actually came through, and I was like, we were just so pleased and impressed with her. And it turned out that she was gonna interview us. So after we interviewed her, she turned the camera and interviewed us, which is cool, because like we said, she has a way bigger platform than we do, so we appreciate that.
Whoa, it's huge. So we're honored that her and actually her family member, we conducted 2 interviews. So yesterday ended up being a really long content day for us. We were creating content till almost 10 p.m. last night.
Yeah, we all got along so well. We got along really good. I mean, we did 2 interviews at the restaurant. Then we took a taxi to the patisserie
cafe, the French patisserie Gâteau on Churchill.
Gâteau
Cafe.
It's not ghetto like neighborhood. It's gâteau.
Gâteau
like
as
French.
in cake in French.
So I just learned that from you. French is. So anyway, we tried to do an interview there, and they kind of shut us down because she had a stand and everything. It was like, we just did an interview here last week. Yeah. Now we can't do it. But it was that lady who came later. Okay. She wasn't there when we was doing our interview before. So needless to say, we was like, okay, we're just gonna go somewhere else.
Which ended up being here.
Yeah, which ended up. So yeah, it was fine. We're coming to the Airbnb and continuing the interview, and our family member is also a YouTuber, and we got we did 2 interviews.
It was so great, guys.
Yeah, it was like 5, I want to say 4 or 5 interviews. So great. Yeah, and I mean, we just had conversations. We just had dialogues, and we were just, you know.
Yeah.
It was great. Like these women are just lovely. Like they're some great people. Like
they're like little sisters now to us.
Yeah. It
really,
was,
really lovely.
Yeah, such an honor.
Which is, you know, again, humbling to say because one of them is such a big YouTuber, and again, she was so gracious with her time and her even in her interest in staying and meeting us and then giving us so much of her time because we were together for 6, almost 7 hours together yesterday. So our hope is that you guys get to enjoy the content as much as we enjoy creating it when it comes out, which will be very soon. Look out for our channel. Look out for us interviewing her on our channel, and we'll also obviously link in her channel. By that time you'll know who she is anyway, so you'll be able to hop on over to her channel and you'll be able to watch her interviewing us. And our only ask is please support, watch, comment, and
thumbs up. Take
you know,
this thumb or this finger and press the like button. That's all we asking.
Because we're doing it for you at the end of the day. You know, we put in, like I said, 6 or 7 hours of work.
Ooh, that was, it was
a full
work.
day for us.
And it was good work.
It was good work.
I didn't even realize it. Yeah. And I felt bad. I think we were keeping them late. But they're young, they're a lot younger than we are.
So they have the energy.
So they was like, oh no, we think we keep you up. But no, we're okay. But she was feeling under the weather, so she was like dying at the end by the end of the night.
I was struggling.
Well, by the time they left, she was like, I'm just gonna go in bed and pass out.
And I did.
Yeah.
And I did. But yeah, so that's pretty much our second to last day.
Mm-hmm.
Day 12.
Oh, and our issue that we bringing up, she actually knows. Well, I think we were talking about the negative thing that happened. Well, the weird thing that happened with us
and the tour guide.
Yeah, and she actually heard of someone that this tour guide may have scammed or
We're still putting the pieces together. We've reached out to a couple of people to see if this is a pattern.
Yeah, to see if it's the same. If it's the same person.
Yeah.
Then
which hasn't been confirmed yet. Hasn't been confirmed. So, but if it is the same person, stay tuned. Stay posted. There's more. There might be more to come. But right now we're still doing, I guess you could say, an investigation. We've reached out to a couple of people and we are gathering information.
Yeah, we're like YouTube investigators, YouTube criminologists now.
Yeah, only because we genuinely don't want to have this happen to anyone else, especially since at the beginning of our blog, we heavily promoted this person as a positive tour operator to be hired in Addis. We don't wish to have that kind of liability and having other people experience what we experienced. So before we say anything further, we'll just say we're still gathering information.
Yeah. So. But it looks to be the same person. Like even these the girls we met yesterday, YouTubers. It's weird that they even heard of a situation happening that sounded quite familiar.
Yeah.
And then I showed them the video of this woman. It was like that's the same one, but we gotta still make sure before we put it out there because we wasn't trying to do anything to ruin someone's business, but you know, we just got to tell the truth. That's what we tell them, the thing that happened. I mean, if it's bad, if it's negative, it is what it is. It happened to us, and we're gonna talk about it. So
that's what we do.
That's what we do.
We speak on it.
Yep.
Shout out to Candy Burrs. On that note, we're going to sign out because we have to pack. Believe it or not, we have about 5 hours left before we leave. So
can't believe
the airport winding down for us. Yeah. So our next recap could be en route, but it also might be back in the States. We'll see.
Yeah. We'll see.
Our last day recap. So anyways, thank you for staying tuned in, and thank you for participating in the conversation in the comment section, and we hope that you have enjoyed this journey with us through Ethiopia. seeing Ethiopia through our eyes, through our lens.
Through our lenses, literally.
Literally.
All right. Peace.
Guys, get free and stay free.
Stay decent, folks.
Ciao.
Ciao.